So, welcome guys to our fourth lesson in Excel. Today, let's come here. We are going to take a test. It's Excel's pre-ready test, and here we have some two students here with us. Bahadur, do you remember what did we do in the last lesson?
Oh, okay. Hi, teacher. What's up? How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you, Bahadur? Huzaifa also joined us.
Oh, Uzeyfe. Welcome, Uzeyfe. How are you, Uzeyfe? Teacher,
Yes.
I don't remember what exactly we did the last lesson. Mr. Bahadır. Okay, Uzeyfe.
So, I am going to
I don't
start my
remember
lesson.
you.
Huzaifa wasn't here,
I
so
think
I
at
will
the
tell
last
him
lesson,
again.
we
Yes,
made a
Bahadur.
project that was like our school's football team,
Yes, yes, you remember correctly.
but I don't remember exactly what we did. Let's
So,
remember that, I think.
so in this lesson, we will take a test. It says "Welcome to Excel test." In first three lessons, we learned how to use Excel, but here we are going deeper and deeper. We are learning some, how can I say, shortcuts, and something makes our usage of Excel very easy. So let's start. Yes, you see here, as I told you, we opened a workbook. Here you see a workbook, and also in here we have worksheets. I told you Excel was like a book, and we are using the pages of it. So let's start with the first one. It's the code of sum. So you might say Excel is so much like coding. You use some shortcuts for doing every job, and it sometimes it becomes it's fun. Sometimes it's so boring, but you know. You should do them. So let's write our code here. It says select the yellow cell under the amounts for fruits. So you see here fruits, and we select the yellow cell, and let's write sum, and we should write here what we should write here. You see here D4 here and D7. So it says us that sum means add, and it says us to sum these numbers together, and we are making some borders for it, and let's do borders here. In here we write d4 plus, no, not plus, 2 points, and d7. Let's press enter. So it didn't work. But why did it didn't work? Because you see here we forget equality. So you see here 15, 20, 16 and 14 equals to 117. So let's do this for here also. Let's do here also. We put a equal and then sum, and then here also in this we write, what's it, G, I think, G4 and G, it shouldn't be also, yes. And you see here when we add these numbers together, it equals to 114. So also here it says something different. We should just add the numbers that are bigger than 15, greater than 15 is more correct. So we are doing it almost same, but we are just adding some if here. Oh, pardon me. Yes, we are adding some if here, and also we forget the equality. Yes, some if, then here, and it's almost same. It's almost same, but you will see what's different. The 15 and for doing it greater than 15 we are adding it, and then also so here, yes, yes, and we are writing like this. It should work, I think. It says there's a problem with this formula. So it says we should add this here, but it still didn't work. So we do it exactly like here, but it didn't work. I don't know why it didn't. So let's teach you something more advantaged. Will make you better at Excel. So we write something like that, but we don't have to. We just click here, and no, we don't just click here. We choose here, and we click Control M. It also didn't work. I think we have some issues, but I don't know what it is. So let's pass this. Let's pass this. We do here. It doesn't matter so much. So let's continue. Next step. It says save time by filling cells automatically. Here you see 15 and 15 equals to 100, and we rest your cursor on the lower right corner of the cell until it becomes a cross. You see here, we do it like this. No, we are not doing it like this. Yes. So here you see it becomes a cross, and we will move it down, and you see here it's automatically filled with here you see 15 and 18 equals to 113. Also let's see, click the yellow subit to 100. It's also works like this in lines. Here you see it's added that automatically. Also here, what does it say? Click and drag to select these four cells, and then press Ctrl D. That's the shortcut key for filling down. Can you guess what the shortcut for filling right is? I think it's Ctrl R. So it says like this, I think. So yes, it was correct. I think for Flink right is Control R, because you see Control D means Flink down, and D is the first letter of down, and I think it's because Control right is correct because R is the first letter. It's just as easy. So So we moved here. It say use the fill handle to copy cells. Sometimes you don't need the numbers to change as you fill inside. You just want to copy values to other agents at adjacent fields. Here how to do it. Click the cell with the word produce. Produce here. Rest your cursor on your lower right corner of cell until you scan across. Then drag down three cells. It's almost like the same with the upper one, but it just copies it. Like here, fruit. Here you see. Let's make it. And I solve the control D one. It just copies the one up of it. So we came here. So you see, Excel is a really advanced technology. So you see here, when we use it like this, it says automatically week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. It just not copies it. And also here, it just reads it, and it's add up to 15. And I think we did it wrong. We did it wrong. But why? Because we just selected the 15, but we should select the both of them, so it knows it increasing by 15. So let's, yes, it's done. Let's, we are in the third one. So I think for tomorrow in the fifth lesson we will end this, and I think you will be you can from now on you can use Excel for your problems. Also, when someone hand you a job from Excel, you will do it. You can do it. And also you are free to search up your mistakes in the internet. You can use AIs, or you can use some websites. After lesson, I can recommend you some websites for Excel. Let's continue. First, let's check my. Okay, okay. We were here. So what does it say? Data stuffed into one column. Split it. In the cells under first name, type the first name that are in the email column, Nancy, and so on. So you see here, here email nancy.smith@contoso.com. So here when we start to write Nancy, why it didn't happen? I think it should write it, it should show it. So yes, Andy, it says Andy, and also it automatically fills it flash fill. I think it's automatically left open slash fill. Let's let's write north here, quotas, and it automatically fills it, you see here. Okay. So I checked the message from our teacher, adult teacher. Let's continue. Flash fill is pretty handy. But if you want to split data into more than one column all at once, then it's not the best tool for the job. Try text the columns in this situation. So it says click and drag to select cells you want. It says like this. On the data tab, text the columns. It should be here, I think. No. Data. Yes. Got it. And here it says text the columns. And let's make it here. Text to make sure that the element is selected. Yes, the element is selected. Make sure that comma is only one checkbox. Comma is the only checkbox selected. and then click next. Click the general option, yes, and finish. Okay, so you see here we just make it like this, but we do something wrong. It should take that from here to here. Let's try again. Let's try to solve our problem. So it says we should click this and then text the columns delimited, yes, next, not comma, what was it? Yes, it's a comma. Yes. So it happens like this. I think it's enough for now. Let's move to another here. Split a column with formulas. What does it say here? Double click the yellow cell with U1. Yes, I did it. Use left function to extract characters from left side of cell C56. So yes. And to specify the number of characters to extract, we use the find function. Here you see find function. Read the how it works diagram and then press CG when you are done. How it works: extract characters from the left side of the cell and extract this. Yeah, so I get it. Then we create a helper column. This was just help extract the other text in the cell. So you see here it's very complicated for Excel, but I think when you are using Excel more and more, slowly you will understand this one. If double click Francis McKay, so here, yes, in the helper column you see here, helper column you will see that we use the write, learn, and find functions exact characters from the first space from here. It's extract from F56. So actually, you see here, when you see from all the way to the left, C56, you find some characters, and by writing -1 you just take U1, and also it's same here. Also Francis you see here, left F, it just takes Francis, because here we did the same things we did here. Also McKay, just we used len and it just give us the McKay part. So also let's make it to transpose. Here switch data around by transposing it. When you need to rotate columns and rows, you transpose them in Excel. Click and drag selected rows cell from item to 20. So it says here choose, click and drag, choose here, and then Control C, and from here Control V. So everybody knows these shortcuts, Control C and Control V, and we just did it here. Also, you are using Control C, Control V so many times while using Excel, because you will just copying some data after you are finishing. your design. So for today, it's end of our Excel lessons. The last lesson will be at tomorrow. See you guys.